What I'm about to share, this is a game changer, all right? What I'm about to share applies to your life eternally in every situation you could possibly throw at me. There's not one situation that you could tell me that this will not apply, all right? So listen well. If you want to get more in tune with your intuition, if you want to hear it more clearly, and even beyond intuition, if you want to get in tune with your mastery, your magic, and master your own vibration, then the basic rule of thumb is to always move in the direction of a lighter feeling. Always move in the direction of a lighter feeling. See, so many people are very physically focused. They're very focused on what's going on in their reality. They're very focused on the money they don't have, the job that they just lost, the girlfriend that's mad at them, the whatever the case may be, the work that's not getting done. They're very physically focused. Not a lot of people are very vibrationally focused, which is where the mastery is at, because this is a vibrational universe and you're a vibrational being first. So the mastery to this is if you entrain yourself to always move in the direction of a lighter feeling. And what I mean by that is, for example, if you're stressed, if you're trying to complete something, like let's say you have a project that you're working on, maybe it was even out of inspiration. You had an inspired idea, you start working on the project, and all of a sudden you hit a bump, and it just all of a sudden it starts to feel complicated, and it starts to feel rigid, and it starts to feel serious, and those textures are very hard textures. Now, instead of being physically focused on the task that you're trying to complete, if you're vibrationally focused and you start to feel that things are developing a hard texture, the idea is to move in the direction of a lighter feeling and be like, okay, how can I move in the direction of a lighter feeling? And then right away, you'll get the answer. You'll get the intuition of like, let go of this. Just let go for now. And your mind in the beginning might kick in and be like, yeah, but I have to finish it and da 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 da. But then feel the texture of that. Feel the texture of your mind. Is that hard or is that light? So same idea. If you just let go, then what you're doing is you're acting as a radio station, right? Because when you have heavy feelings, you have heavy thoughts and take heavy actions. When you have lighter feelings, you have lighter thoughts and take lighter actions, right? It's very, very simple. If you simply choose to move in the direction of a lighter feeling always, in your conversations, while you're expressing yourself, while you're creating, while you're doing work, while you're walking down the street, every scenario you can throw at me, if you always make it your lifestyle to move in the direction of a lighter feeling, then what you're also doing is you're entraining yourself to be more vibrationally focused. And so you stop being affected by physical reality in the same way because you know how to shift. You know how to shift frequencies, right? Is this landing for you guys? So that dance is what I call the dance of spirit. It's you dancing with your light body, because what you're doing again is you're bringing your vibration from a heavier vibration to lighter, to lighter, to lighter. And maybe this is where inspiration exists. And so once you get into the vibrational vicinity of inspiration, inspiration could drop in effortlessly by itself. But you don't have to do anything. Your only job is to change the radio tuner, to change the radio station that you're on. There's nothing to figure out when you can tune into where things are already figured out for you. And the dance of that is moving in the direction of a lighter feeling always. Always. All right? If you do this, I promise you, you will tune into your mastery way more quickly, because you're going to have the advantage of being vibrationally focused in your reality. Okay? So, hope this is helpful. And where that where that ties into your intuition, by the way, is your intuition exists on a very light frequency. So the more you embody light and move towards lighter feelings, the louder your intuition seems, because you're on its radio station. When you're over here, you could still hear it, you can still get glimpses, but when you're over here, all you're hearing is intuition, right? And that's the dance. It's staying in those lighter frequencies until you get to the point where your mind becomes empty. You do eventually get to the point where you no longer think. You can get to a space of no thought, and your mind just becomes this empty space for your intuitions, for your heart's visions. And every thought that does come in is intuitive. because there's a difference between thinking thoughts and receiving thoughts. A lot of people generate thought. They're like, yeah, I'm trying to figure out and all that stuff, right? There's no need for that. When you move in the direction of lighter feelings, you're taking energy out of your mind and putting it into the vibrational aspects of your being. So you become more vibrational. And by taking that energy out of your mind, you empty your mind more. And then you have more room in the garage of your mind to receive the cars of intuition that want to park itself in there. Okay? That's the analogy.